And Bula.
Bula.
It is from Fiji with Love with Lisa and
Cheryl.
PJ's in Paradise. And while this is sadly and officially our last night in Fiji, it will not be the last live because we still do have a full day of things to cover here at Likuliku. Say it for me. I'm getting so tongue-tied with my Fijian. I'm sorry, guys. So hopefully I'll pronounce it better later. But we still have a full day tomorrow before Dallas. But we want to recap for you how today went and the beautiful resort we've arrived at, Likuliku.
Which shares the island with Malolo, which we were in yesterday. So literally we took a 10-minute boat transfer. Our luggage was on the second boat because there's so much luggage.
They laughed.
And in 10 minutes we were here.
They said, like, how many days are you coming from? And then even funnier, there was a woman and two men carrying the luggage, and the woman had the heaviest amount of luggage.
Yeah. One of our backpack, not ours, but somebody's backpack on filled to the brim. And probably like 5 or 6 suitcases on the cart.
Yeah, it was funny to see them go by with all this stuff. But
and when we arrived, we got another warm welcome.
Yep,
with music and their traditional welcoming song and these beautiful necklaces.
Yeah,
which was very special. I think this is their logo on the stone.
You know what? That's gotta be one of the things because like we got sung to twice right away because we had our farewell song. So they do the farewell song. Then the welcome, So we left with singing. We arrived with singing. Everywhere we've been, you arrive to sing. You leave
tonight.
With singing.
They sung to us.
They serenade at dinners. Like they all have such amazing, beautiful voices. We think that it starts in the womb. I mean, it really
because their harmonizing is incredible.
It really, really is. And I mean, the people. We really, really, really cannot say enough how incredible the Fijians are. So we arrived here to this beautiful adults-only luxury 5-star resort, and this is, I believe, one of 2 resorts, maybe 3.
No, 2.
2, but
2
this
resorts in Fiji that have the overwater bungalows.
We are not in an overwater bungalow. We are coming to you from our lovely
deluxe
beret. We still are oceanfront. I don't know if you can. We'll be quiet for a second. Maybe you can hear the waves. Maybe. But we are on the daybed.
The daybed retreat, these are called. Again, it's just like a cabana we had at one of the other resorts. But it's beautiful. To the left of me is a splash pool, which actually has jets in it. And straight in front of us is the ocean. And it's actually, you can see our hair blowing, well, my hair blowing.
Yeah.
It's beautiful breeze out here tonight. It was a little warm at dinner. We were in an outside restaurant upstairs, which was beautiful, but it was warm. And now we're here and it's just got an incredible breeze. Yeah. We were tempted to leave our doors open tonight, but there's too many mosquitoes.
Yes, we do recommend, and they do have it here for you, but here at least while we're here at the end of October and this time of year, they're getting ready to go into rainy season, so definitely you'll probably want to take advantage of the bug spray that they have. Actually, right out here on the daybed, they have a can for us. We have 2 lounge chairs as well. We took advantage of those. And what you can't see, and we tried to flip the camera too to see if we were going to be able to show it. All of the resort is beautifully lit up right now, and all the bungalows, like where we're sitting from right now, we can see the lights on the bungalows. So that's, and we will be sharing some pictures. We were lucky enough to sneak in and see one of the bungalows today.
Just before the
arrival of the honeymooners, more than like, there's a lot of honeymooners here.
And the resort is, I think, almost full.
I think she said 93%. So, yeah, it's pretty full. But you would not know it. Literally, when we were doing our mini site inspection, because, of course, there's a lovely spa here, and the pool, the infinity
nothing
pool.
was crowded. You didn't really run into a lot of people, even on the beach in front of us.
And this is very a resort for romance. So anniversaries, honeymoons, lots of little couple stations, so to speak, little tables with 2 chairs out under a palm tree by itself. Everything really pretty much is grouped for couples. So it's really is grouped for couples. They only allow 18 and up here, so absolutely no kids. You can have, it doesn't have to be couples because the king beds do split into 2 singles,
which is what we have.
Which is what we have. We are not shacking up. But let's see. So right away we had a lovely welcome tea, and another thing that has been standard at every resort, both at arrival and later when we're doing your meals, is the scented towels to cool off and refresh when you arrive. That's been lovely.
The aroma that comes out of the towels. Every resort we've been to, we said this today, has a unique smell, and every single one of them is delicious. It's just very relaxing. A lot of aromatherapy. You know, you wipe yourself down, get rid of the sweat, and just kind of refresh yourself upon arrival. Yeah. And the drinks are always nice. They did it some sort of what the drink was for today. They're not alcoholic drinks. They're just refreshing drinks. It was definitely the local tropical papaya, some sort of juices, and they're always special.
Yeah. So, of course, we snuck in before we did our little tour that was planned today that Cheryl will talk about. One of the other things that we got to see when we jumped into that quick overwater bungalow tour was a baby black-tip reef shark. So we've got him on video, or her, I'm not sure, but we've got that to show you. We'll be posting that when we get caught up here. So that was kind of fun. And lots of fish. Just like Malolo, this particular island, the fish are literally right up.
Oh, they're right at the shore.
I mean, and you go stand in the water, they come swim around your legs. It's
We saw a stingray when we were leaving happy hour.
Yep.
And we saw the shark. And so apparently last night a turtle was born again. We missed it. On this island.
Well, there was a turtle. Yeah,
there was a turtle
spotted. Yeah.
Was it Malolo? No, it wasn't Malolo. Where was the other turtle born?
That was Manoa. So just very exciting to have so much access to the sea life. Hopefully we'll get a little more viewing of that tomorrow before we leave. But one of the things that they really wanted to show us, and we we talk about the eco-friendly, this place here too has the straws made from the kava and the rice, so they're biodegradable. But they really do a big conservation effort here to support the village, and we had a presentation on it today, and then took a walk through the conservation areas within the resort. So they grow a lot of their own fruits and vegetables. They have the garden.
They have a garden, which was neat. And then we got to meet Malolo.
Yep.
The iguana.
Yeah.
So they're mating and
they're breeding
and protecting the iguanas. Yep. We got to hold one, which was really kind of neat.
He's 16 years old, so he's been here for a long time. But this island and one other island has this particular species of iguana, so they're basically, on the verge of extinction. So they are doing this breeding program, and they have there's the teens are in one, and the babies are in another, and mom and dad are in another, because apparently, I guess, even if mom and dad gave birth to you,
they can eat
they will eat you. So they keep the babies in a separate area, but we got to see that and walk through that. We walked through the garden. We saw an example of the coral star.
Oh, so they do plant these. It's almost like a frame. Think of a frame like the old jungle gyms that you can climb up. There was like a half a circle.
Exactly what it looked like.
It's exactly what it looks like. And they put them out into the ocean, and actually guests can be a part of that as well, as part of that conservation. Put these frames out into the ocean. It almost creates like a coral reef. There was 15 spots on the framework.
Mm-hmm. I think that's what she said. Yeah.
The other thing that they told us is they're going to be making their own water. So they've got that in the works. I think they're just waiting for their final paperwork. So they won't be serving Fiji water anymore. They'll be making their own brand of water.
I mean, there'll be Fiji water.
Yeah, it'll be Fiji water, but not the brand.
Yeah.
but it'll be their own brand of water. So everything they're trying to become as much self-sustaining as possible. It's late again.
It's a mouthful. Like I think we're so tongue-tied trying to get our pronunciations right. And,
We've learned a lot of words this week.
a lot of words, and
even thank you very much. So it's too late for me to say this.
Vanaka
Vaka Levu.
Yeah. I think we're pretty close.
Yes.
We haven't mispronounced it so bad to mean something else.
If you say it fast enough, they don't know the difference.
At least that's what they told us.
And if you say it wrong, you can get it really wrong.
So, and then we did have some downtime today. Little seashell treasure trove here.
Beth and I trolled the beach for some treasures, and we happened to be at the end of the beach, and a helicopter came in and dropped a lovely honeymoon couple off, which was neat to see.
Yeah, you don't have to come by boat transfer. There is helicopter transfers for this resort,
and that's directly from the mainland, from the airport.
And that would be very romantic, especially on arrival for you honeymooners and anniversary couples.
And the golf cart comes out to the helipad and brings you into the resort.
Whisked into the resort.
Which was kind of nice.
And everything else, still the singing and everything we spoke of. So we had the downtime.
And then we had dinner, and tonight was a special night. It was Fiji.
They're Fiji Night. So
Fiji
with
night. They do it once a week.
So where it's held, it is on the arrival dock, and there's a bar that they have set up at the arrival dock, and then it faces where the sun sets. So it was a beautiful sunset.
It was spectacular.
They do the fire lighting ceremony, so they light the fire sticks. And
they serve cocktails and appetizers.
And
appetizers, and at the end
singing
they do
and
another
dancing.
singing and dancing and welcoming. And anybody who's leaving the resort, they mention you, and anybody who's arriving and honeymooners, they welcome you.
They get you up and dance.
Yes, they mention any happy birthdays, and and then they of
course
always grab Lisa, and they got everybody up dancing.
They got us all up and dancing.
And then it was on to dinner, and it was a special dinner because it was Fiji night.
It was, and so there were a lot of traditional Fijian foods. I had the opportunity to speak to the chef, or one of the chefs at least, for the dessert. So they had over at the seafood station Moreton Bay bugs. So any of you people, I fell in love with Moreton Bay bugs visiting Australia.
Looks like a lobster, but it's like
it's
a bug
not.
too.
Yeah. So they have paka paka, which is the mackerel, and paka paka was the oh my goodness, but the red snapper, I think it was paka paka. I will look that one back up. I'm sorry, I apologize, but it was delicious. And we had walu, which is the Spanish mackerel. We had lobster tail as well.
We had pork, beef, chicken, and lamb.
Yep. And then there was a vegetable that looked like a bowl of spinach, but it's actually the leaves from the taro. It is, it's my notes here so I can read this. Steamed palusami. But he explained to me, the guys explained that they take the big leaves and they kind of stack them up. And then they take the fillings that they want in there. This looked like it had some red peppers, and they put that and they roll it up and they get all rolled. And then they put it in their underground oven. So it's like roasted and with the coconut, and then they put the coconut milk on it. I don't know. It was delicious. I've got pictures of it. So
they were making that this afternoon when we went through the conservation area. I had pointed that out to Denise. It looked like they had the pig in the ground, and you could see them putting the big leaves over the top of it when they cook it. It's a whole process.
And then they have kumala, which is their version of sweet potato. It's not orange like our sweet potato. It looks more like the color of our russet potato, but it tastes more like a sweet potato. Then there were some traditional Fijian desserts. One of the ones was a orange posset, Posset. I'm not sure if I'm pronouncing that right, but it's served in half of an orange. It's an orange cream and then a nut topping, like a peanut nut topping. Then there was Vudi Vacasoso, which is a plantain that was fire roasted in the ground again, and then served with a coconut milk sauce. But my favorite probably was the Malolo, which is taro root, and obviously they do a lot with the taro root, right? So they boil it and then they smush it and they put it in a ball, and then they make this coconut caramel sauce that goes over it. It was the best one. So there was lots of things. Took pictures and pronunciations. Like I said, we're working on that. I apologize to any Fijians watching if we're murdering your language tonight. But yeah, again, we ate.
There was more pumpkin on the menu. We've seen a lot of pumpkin. Which I didn't expect to see here.
Lots of pumpkin.
And eggplant. We saw some eggplants growing today. Very popular here on the island.
Mm-hmm. And once again, we ate too much.
Yeah, we ate too much.
Then we come back. Well, we forgot to tell you that the other thing that's in this room, besides this beautiful part having the pool out here, in this room we also have the outdoor shower, the indoor shower. Again, a very large room, big bathroom, 2 sinks,
big living room with an L-shaped
toilet in
sectional.
a separate, 2 closets. So it's a really lovely size room.
And for couples, again, like Lisa mentioned, the shower. It's a beautiful outdoor shower.
Mm-hmm.
It's huge. It's very private, but you are outside. The wall is probably about 7 or 8 feet tall.
Easily, because easily.
Yeah. So
it is very private. Really, the only one that can see you is if you are inside at your somebody else inside the bathroom can see out to the thing. But they do have these beautiful sliding doors too that we've fallen in love with in the room. But we did take advantage of the outdoor shower earlier today.
And we have a surprise.
Yeah, like we were sitting here, we just got
our robes
on, and we got at the door, and we waited to open this live with you to see what this is. So, are you ready, everybody? What do we have here, Cheryl?
It's blinking.
What is that?
Oh, creamy milk chocolates.
Oh. Ooh. Every woman loves chocolate, right? Ooh, look at that.
Ooh, we could have used these all week long because it was so hot. Beautiful fans.
Beautiful fans, okay.
Ooh.
Oh, we've got some flashing going on in here.
We got flashing in the bottom of our bag.
Oh, this is cute.
How cute.
I don't know if can you see?
A little dolphin.
See that?
Light bulb.
Little ball. Okay. Oh, there's a note. There's a note. Let's see. Do you want to read it?
Sure. Ooh, how beautiful. Look at this beautiful card. And it's all raised. You light up my life. Please never burn out.
No
and
signature.
It's not signed. No
not
signature.
Signed.
Wonder what secret admirer sent this to us.
And how romantic.
Ooh.
How romantic is that to have a little gift sent to your
So now we have to do some investigating tomorrow to figure out who it is. I think I have a good idea.
We might, yeah.
We may.
But again, what a nice, surprise. You could do that.
I'm excited.
Yeah. Fans.
Never fans.
But so that probably wraps it up for us here tonight. We're gonna try and catch a good night's sleep. I do plan on being up early because they told me the spot to catch the sun in the morning, even though it's coming up over the island. And we also actually have work at 7 a.m., a meeting we have to be on at 7 a.m.
We have a 7 a.m. Zoom.
A 7 a.m. Zoom that we need to be on. But then we're going to do some of our challenge work.
Oh, that's right. So this is challenge number 4, our final challenge.
Mm-hmm. And we probably won't have the computer. We will try and do a live from the airport, I think, tomorrow for you all. And it may go from the phone, so it won't have our fancy little TV screen because and
our cute logo.
Our cute logo. Did you see that, Team Totoka?
So tomorrow we'll be on our way to the airport. I think our transfer is around 4 o'clock.
4 o'clock, yeah. So we have a full day here.
Full day to enjoy the resort and all the activities.
One more day in paradise, and
it's almost
then
over.
back to Fiji Airways for a lovely flight back to Dallas, and
we still have to overnight.
Yeah. So you'll still be seeing us a few more times here.
Yeah. We have one extra night. I don't think anybody else has that.
Yeah. Cheryl's counting it down. But all right. So
good night.
Good night.